Hey guys, how you guys doing? It's Jason the Genie Mathews here with personaltrainingendmonton.com. I just found this amazing recipe for salmon and I just had to share it with you guys. It's salmon with a Dijon dill sauce and it's amazing. It'll be one of your favorite recipes, so definitely don't wait to try this one out. Come on over, I'm just going to show you what we're going to be doing. First thing what we're going to be doing is I'm going to actually be starting off with the ingredients here. So you're going to need some lemon, you're going to need some salt, you're going to need some chicken broth, you're going to need some white pepper, you're also going to need some Dijon mustard, and you're going to need some honey. As well, you're going to need a couple of cloves of garlic as well. We're going to start off with the lemon, and we're going to stick the lemon on top of the salmon. And we're going to marinate it a bit in this for a couple moments. So just spread that lemon juice right on top. And then I'm going to get you to take your pepper, sprinkle it on top as well. Nice and generously. And then I'm going to get you to flip this over. Flip this over. And then you can take pepper again, and you're going to sprinkle a little bit more. Good. And next what we're going to do is we're going to create the Dijon dill sauce, which is amazing. Alright, now while we've got the salmon marinating in the lemon and pepper sauce, what we're going to do is we're going to create the Dijon dill sauce. So the next thing I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to grab your mustard, grab your measuring spoons, and I'm going to get you to squirt about a tablespoon worth of mustard into here. I'm also going to get you to use 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And you're also going to add a 1/4 cup. Grab your measuring cups. You can grab a 1/4 cup of chicken broth and add it into your 1/4 cup measuring cup. Pour it all in here. Grab your honey. You're going to use about a tablespoon of that. So you're going to squirt a tablespoon of honey in here and pour that in. And the last thing we're going to add is the dill. Alright, so we've got a couple things left to add into the Dijon sauce. I'm going to get you to grab a little bit of salt, not too much, and just sprinkle it in here just for taste. And then we're also going to grab that white pepper that we sprinkled onto the salmon, and we're going to stick that in here. Again, it's just more for taste than for specific measurement, so just put in as much as you feel is necessary for taste. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to get you to grab the pot that you're going to actually use to make the sauce in, and I'm going to get you to grab your garlic press and 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to get you to stick the garlic in here. You're going to press that garlic so that the stuff comes out on the other side, and you can take a knife, scrape it off. Then you can do the same thing with the other garlic. Crush it again, get all that garlicky goodness into the pan. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually we're going to cook the garlic first in this pan, just so that it ends up becoming a little bit more flavorful. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to chop up some dill. The dill is going to be used for seasoning on top of the salmon once we've got the salmon cooked. can chop it up nice and fine like this. Alright. Great, and the next step is to actually cook the food. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to place the salmon into your frying pan. And we're going to put it at a medium temperature. Turn the stove on so it's medium. It should take about 15 minutes to cook thoroughly. You're going to notice that the salmon is cooked because it's going to flake a little bit once it's done. So it's going to be nice and flaky. Might be a little bit pink in the center, but not too pink. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually take this garlic that we put into this pot and we're going to cook it a little bit before we add the rest of the solution in. So we just turn up the heat on that guy right there. You're going to take a spoon, wooden spoon, and we're just going to put it all the way around this pot so the flavor of the garlic starts to come out. And you can notice that the garlic will start to brown a little bit as it's getting cooked. Once the garlic browns, then we're going to take this solution that the sauce that we started to make, and then we're going to just pour it right in here. It's going to take a couple minutes for the sauce to thicken up, so we'll come back in a moment when the sauce is starting to thicken up. So just mind the pot, watch what it's doing, and as it starts to thicken up, you can turn the stove off. Alright, so the salmon is now done. This is what salmon looks like when it's done. And now just take out your plate and serve it. The Dijon sauce is thickened up quite a bit more, so we can actually put that right on top of it. You're going to love how this tastes. And take some of that dough that we chopped up, and sprinkle it on here. And this dish goes really well with a side of peas. So, you take some peas, and serve it with your fish. There you go. Alright, so that's your salmon with Dijon and dill sauce. You're going to love it, so I hope you try this recipe out right away. If you'd like to find more tips, more recipes, and other healthy ways for you to improve your health, wellness, and also maybe lose a little bit of weight, go check out my website, www.personaltrainingedmonton.com. My name is Jason the Genie Mathews. You can also sign up for my free healthy recipe newsletter and also sign up for the local South Edmonton boot camp. If you say that you saw this video, you can actually redeem that for a free week at our boot camp. So go to www.personaltrainingedmonton.com and check out the rest of my videos and recipes. Talk to you guys later.